talking about the new HDZero Freestyle VTX version 2. That is the model that will go up to 1 watt of RF power. Now, I already have a review of that VTX coming on the channel, and there will be a link to that in the description. This, though, is a separate video covering
2.4 GHz receiver and module. Happy about it. I'm Joshua Hardwell, and you're going to learn something today.
I thought it would be simple. Just test the VTX and present the results, and everyone will be happy. Well, that's not exactly how it works.
Oh no, what happened? Oh, the transition. Oh shit!
Just test the VTX and present the results, and everyone will be happy.
Is a separate video covering the thermals as well as a complete team down of the VTX.
G'day, you absolute legends. It's actually really
Come on. Hello, old friend. Let's rock.
I'm gonna fight them out. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking that time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. I can fall through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes. Come on. And the message coming from my And the message coming from my eyes. I'm gonna find 'em out.
All right, so here's my backstory with HDZero. I started flying analog along with everybody else, and when the SharkBite system started to fail and Rotor Riot put together their fire sale and they were selling the SharkBite VRX, I thought it was a pretty good way for me to get into digital. So I think the second 5-inch quad that I ever flew was on HDZero. At that point, I pre-ordered the Freestyle VTXs, and I was all in on HDZero from really early on. I'm a huge supporter of the HDZero ecosystem and the world that is HDZero. It's a really, really cool thing. I just wanted better penetration, I wanted better range, I wanted better image quality. I'm a much better pilot now than I used to be. I want the low latency of the HDZero system. And if I'm running an action camera anyway, then I don't need the onboard DVR that the DJI system has. However, I do know that HDZero is not where DJI is as far as penetration and range, so maybe having HDZero on one quad and having DJI on other quads means I have the best tool to use at whatever particular moment. I've never flown the 90 FPS camera. Even setting the quad up, I set it up, I made sure the OSD was working, did a quick 2-minute flight in my backyard, and I didn't really get a sense for what it was. I want to have a real reaction here to exactly what that camera feels like. Want to be able to feel the difference, really want to. So let's see what happens. So this is our quad in question. This is another AOS 5. It's the same frame that I've flown. It's the same ESC that I've flown, the same flight controller that I've flown, same motor, same props, same everything, except for this cute little V2 Freestyle VTX. And I have the 90 FPS camera on it. I'm really excited to see if I can feel the difference. And I will have to admit that I'm not going in this without any kind of bias. I want this to work. I want this to be awesome. I want this to feel fantastic, so I can just plop my GoPro in here. I'm gonna give you goggle DVR today so you can get an actual sincere reaction. Like I said, I've only barely flown this around the yard to make sure it works. Now that I'm really gonna get it in the air, I'm curious to see if I can feel the difference. I'm really hoping I can. See what happens. Okay, let's see. So, whoa, that felt like a desync. Okay, so first of all, I'm flying in 4.3. I normally fly in 16.9 on the 03 air unit. I'm getting a little bit of edge distortion with these, with this camera. That feels weird. Just like kind of a little fisheye effect. The loss in quality is definitely noted. So I was flying in here. Okay, I can see these wires better than I expected to be able to see these wires against the white sky, but not against the trees. Doesn't instill me with a ton of confidence. Yeah, like there, even against the ground, I'm just kind of guessing where those wires were. Okay, so let's get some proxy stuff. Let's see if we can feel the difference. Again, I apologize for the kids screaming in the back. I'm by a playground. My son is playing over there. Actually wondering if I have the Superfly tune on this, because it doesn't feel as snappy as I thought. Okay, so the thought going through my mind about this whole thing right now is nostalgia. It feels like I just plugged in an NES and I'm hearing like, oh, there's a dog chasing me. I better stay in here. It feels nostalgic. It feels like I just plugged in an NES and I just started up The Legend of Zelda and I'm hearing the music, but I'm playing it on like an HD screen. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting throwbacks to a simpler time, a time where analog was king. I think I'm tormenting this dog that should definitely be on a leash. Sorry, that kind of stuff drives me nuts. Anyway, does it feel different? Not yet. Not on pack number 1. I don't feel an immediate difference. The fisheye thing is messing with me. That's much more prominent than it is on the 03 air unit. And it's messing with me a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get out of there before the dog gets me. Okay. Yeah, I guess it feels all right. It's not breaking up the way I kind of expected it to. Oh, it's getting pretty nasty back. Oh, actually, that's not even all that bad. I can totally fly through that. You just got to be used to it and aware. I'm just trying to get in and around some stuff so I can check fast reactions. Oh, there's the doggy. Hey, that dog is really unhappy with me. And I don't know where its owner is. Yeah, I don't think I have the right tune on this. Does it feel good? Sure, feels fine. Does it feel any different to me than the 03 unit? Not nearly as much as I wanted it to. I don't know what the hell that was. All right, let's, okay. Looks like the dog's owner figured it out. Just trying to get in and around stuff so I can see what latency feels like. I'm sure that I'm on the right mode. I made sure of that because I had trouble finding the cam menu. That was scary. Yeah, again. Yeah, it's a good tool for the right situation. I think here in the open field it's not there. I don't know that I would want to fly a dozen packs on it because I'm taken out of the immersion a bit. Like, admittedly, with the 4:3 screen instead of 16:9, I just, ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. I just feel like I'm taken out of it a little bit. Right, I just feel a little more immersed with the 03 system, but let's see what happens. Meh. I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't a little bit disappointed. I wanted to get on that cam and feel a world of difference. I wanted it to feel like night and day. I wanted this hands down I'm only flying HDZero now, and I don't think that's the case. What I did discover is that it's the right tool for a certain job. And here in this big open field with very little obstruction, HDZero feels really, really good. I don't need the penetration that I get from DJI. I have a better feel. Now, I don't currently have my GoPro because I sent 2 of them back to GoPro to be replaced. So all I have is Goggle DVR, and that makes the O3 Air unit the right answer for me. However, really cool to have this tool. Really cool to be able to dial in some low latency stuff and really kind of feel the difference between the two of them. Now, you know me, I'm not going to build 1,000 different quads with 1,000 different pieces of equipment. It's not who I am. I want things as consistent as possible so that my piloting is what makes things what they are. But it is nice to have that extra tool. Hey, before we go on any further, if you haven't yet, hit like and subscribe. I'm also working with the Gemini system from Beta FPV. That'll be my next video coming out. Special thank you to my top tier patron, Dave, who has been an incredible supporter of the channel. Thank you, Dave. You've been awesome. And if you want to support the channel as well, there's a link to my Patreon account down below where you'll get early access to things and video diaries and blah, blah, blah. Just more of me talking. Not that anyone wants more of that. Until then, here's an edit.
Poison in my veins lights a flame in my brain that maintains the pain that may change my frame of mind. Blind, I design rhymes intertwined, double time, genuine Frankenstein. I made a monster. Conquer, music scene, golden ticket, Wonka, conjure. Lyrics in my belly, I got thunder. Younger, everybody wishes they were younger. The older I'm getting, the more I feel the hunger. Belter like a welterweight, helter skelter, need Alka-Seltzer, alpha, beta, delta. I help you into the fall, I shelter, melt a mind, a tea with these rhymes, and I find you never felt a feeling like this. Feeling me, believing I'm a demon, I'm a devil. Fuck the game, completed every level, I'm a vessel. For spirits a channeler, on my lyrics, I'm a rebel. I raise my fist at anti-capitalistic, pissed I revel. In society collapsing, fantastic, now pump the treble. Tick to the top with the tip of my tongue, and time into telepathy. Terrified them with the terrible telekinesis, tantrum, I torture the enemy. Flowing and flowing and growing and flowing, I swallow the flow like a Toblerone. And I'm feasting and flowing, my beast with the flow, then I'm switching it up and I'm taking it low. Kitty with the black heart in the car park by Primark, jamming Django, Reinhardt, living with a raw star, refine rats, and we'll find art. Vincent Van Gogh, I start making my mark. Like Frankie Sinatra, King call me Arthur. And my style is homegrown like growing Cali weed. Don't need no personal trainer, I got trainers on my feet. You know I got the soul in my bowl when I eat. You know I'm staying grounded when I grind up my beef. But if you got a problem, my brother, I might just put on some rubber gloves and just choke you till larynx ruptures and blood that just bubbles up. And the bubbles just double up and you struggle. But lucky suckers, I'm subtle at covering up the trouble. Cover up the crime scene, 1990, that's my scene. My teen years were spent rolling the Thai green. Obscene fiend in a pair of baggy jeans, putting backy with the green. Roll a fatty, dopamine starts flowing. My cerebellum glowing, the pendulum is slowing. I'm swinging and I'm swaying, but I don't know where I'm going. Mind running, Jesse Owens, hallelujah, Leonard Cohen. All the seeds that I've been sowing, slowly growing like trees. I grow, then I preach, scrap that I teach over beats. To all those that seek, teach on these streets. Streets can be bleak, but bleak was the place where I rose to my feet.